Oh, we've already got movement in the nest, and it is more iguanodons. This is awesome. Alright, anyway, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Giganato Gaming here, and welcome back to another episode of Jurassic World Evolution 3. And we've officially reached 1,500 subscribers on the channel. As I'm recording this, I will probably be doing a live stream within the next couple days on my YouTube channel to celebrate this next milestone. But yeah, we are back in the sanctuary, where today we're going to be expanding upon it. We've gotten this section done. We've got iguanodons wandering all the way over here. Alright, that's that done. Now we're going to move on to the next section. We're going to fill in this area with some herbivores, and then we're going to add some carnivores. Now, I've done 2 polls on this, and we've got the small carnivore and the medium carnivore. The winner for the small carnivores was Guanlong, so we're going to add Guanlong into the roster, and then we're also going to add Allosaurus. Now, we're going to probably add those carnivores in first, and then we're going to see about getting the next section done with herbivores and whatever. So, if you find yourself enjoying this video and want more content like this, make sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe for more. It would really help out a ton. Let's see if we can get this channel to 2,000 subscribers. That would be super amazing. We just reached 1,500 on the channel, and I thank you guys so much for that. But with that, let's begin the episode. So, for the carnivores, I'm thinking we put, like, Guanlong on one side and Allosaurus on the other. Maybe we could put Allosaurus on this side, and then we could put, like, Guanlong on this side. We'll start with the Guanlongs. The Guanlongs are going to have to walk a little bit. They should be able to get to where we need to go. If they walk over here... Alright, let me see. You know, we'll put Guanlong, like, over here. That's what I'm thinking. We'll put Guanlong over here. We got movement in the nest. Give me 1 second while I get an arrival point. Dryosaurs. Look at that. That is awesome. We got some Dryosaurs. Oh, look at them. They are so cute. That is adorable. That is obviously really adorable. Alright, now what were we gonna do? Oh yeah, let's get some Guanlongs up in here. Let's go with additional bays, accelerated growth. And let's get some Guanlongs. So that won the vote. So let's get Guanlong. That'll be our carnivore. Let's, of course, randomize the genome, get them to 25%. There we go. Our first carnivore is being added in. And I'm thinking 2 males and 2 females. I like that one more. 2 males and 2 females. Let's go. Alright, so that's Guanlong being hatched up. We got some iguanodons wandering over here. They might have to run over here, see if we can get some stuff. Let's get some small nests going. Or is it medium nests they need? Well, you know what? Let's release them to find out. Alright, let's release the Guanlongs. Our first carnivore. Let's see what they require. Medium nest, okay. So we do have medium nests around. They do have to wander around a bit for other dinosaurs and whatever, so they can get their food. I mean, we do have... Oh, look, he fell over. Look at that. That's adorable. Alright, so we've got some nests. The Guanlongs are going to have to wander around. See what they've got. Let me get another nest going, just so the Guanlongs can have a place to do whatever. Alright, let's move on to the Allosaurus. And then we can move on to whatever else. I'm thinking Allosaurus, we could throw them, like, over here. They'll have to hunt a little to get some food. We got a nest claimed by Dryosaurus. That's awesome. Alright, let's go ahead and get another arrival point. Yeah, you can flatten, you just don't want to place it there. And let's get Allosaurus going. Let's get the carnivores. Alright, so we want Allosaurus. Let's, of course, get the random... Let's, of course, randomize this. Allosaurus. We'll probably get 2 of them. And we'll see what goes on there. I think they require large nests. So we're probably going to throw in some large nests just in case. We'll throw in, like, a cave or something. Alright, so let's pick the Allosaurs that we want. So this is a female. This is a male. Okay, female... male. You know what? We'll pick these 2. A male and a female Allosaurus. They're gonna have to go out a little bit to find some food. Alright, so the Guanlongs. Are they wandering around? Eggs found. What do we got here? Dryosaurus. Awesome. Alright, the Allosaurs are ready to go. Let's release them. Our first medium-sized carnivore. So, the ecosystem should get a little more interesting. So the Allosaurs are going to have to wander a little bit, so are the Guanlongs. I probably should have put the Guanlongs on that side, but you know what? It's fine. Everything else should be safe until the Allosaurs get there. So the Allosaurs should slowly make their way over to the herbivores, and so should the Guanlongs. Alright, I don't know what the Guanlongs are gonna do. And then let's work on, like, another section of the sanctuary. We'll have this section. We can have some herbivores here. I'm thinking maybe Patagotitan could go in here. And maybe, I don't know. Maybe some more herbivores. We got Lokiceratops claiming the nests. Alright, cool, cool. Alright, let's go ahead and go into the arrival point. Throw that in. Let's get a path going. There we go. Let's go ahead, additional bays, accelerated growth. Now let's get some more herbivores going. Let's have some small herbivores first. What are we thinking? We already have Dryosaurus. What about Gallimimus? Maybe we could have Gallimimus. Yeah, that could work, actually. That could be our small herbivore. One of our small herbivores, anyway. You know, we'll probably add, like, 2 this time around. Because I don't want the computer to be able to, like, crash and whatever. I want to, like, prevent as many crashes as possible. Alright, let's get Gallimimus going. Yeah, we'll get 2 males and the rest of them females. What do they need? Ground leaf. Okay, they need ground leaf. Let's get some ground leaf real quick. We'll release the Gallimimus in a minute. They need some cover. Let's get some cover going. I believe they do need medium nests. What else do they need? Wetland. Okay, let's get them some wetland. Alright, so that should be Gallimimus all set to go. Then we'll probably add a carnivore for over here or something. Once this is done. Alright, so we got Gallimimus. They require medium nests. Let's get some medium nests going. So that will be the Gallimimus all set. Wait, they need water. Give me 1 second while I get them some water. Let's get, like, water over here. There we go. So that'll be their water. Let's get another small carnivore or small herbivore. I'm thinking Protoceratops this time around. Let's get Protoceratops. Alright, where's Protoceratops? There you are. No, wait, that's Microceratus. Protoceratops, there we go. We could add Microceratus, so we could have, like, a tiny herbivore. Okay, the rest of the stuff is provided for them. Let's release the Protoceratops. We got new eggs found. Awesome. Alright, so that's Protoceratops done. Alright, so they should be golden. Wait, they need something else? Oh, no, wait. They're just expanding their territory. Never mind. Alright. Let's maybe get, like, something a little bit larger now. I'm thinking maybe, you know, let's get some parasaurs going. We'll get some parasaurs going because they're very social. Alright, let's throw in the parasaurs. Of course, they're blocked. Protoceratops, get out of the way, please. There we go. Let's get the parasaurs going. We haven't really heard anything from the carnivores, which is concerning. Alright, we got the parasaurs going. Now let's see if we can add something in that, like, has armor that can kind of fight back. Let's do Ankylosaurus. Okay, it doesn't seem like Ankylosaurus has a bumpy skin, which is a little concerning. Alright, I think there are going to be 2 of each, I think. Yeah, something that can kind of fight back a little. Yeah, there's going to be like 2 in that batch. Let's throw some Ankylos in here as well. We got Guanlong eggs. Let's go. Let's get a male and a female over here. And then these 2 can both be females. 3 females and a male. Lokiceratops. Okay, cool. We got 2 Lokiceratopses. That's awesome. Look at that. Wow. That's so cute. Alright. That's kind of filling up. The Allosaurs are kind of not wandering over here. They're kind of just staying here for whatever reason. We got Gallimimus claiming a nest. How are the Guanlongs doing? The Guanlongs have kind of wandered over here. Yeah, they're going to have to find some food soon. Alright, let's release the Ankylosaurs. Alright, we only have 1 from that batch, for whatever reason. And then we'll end this off with, like, a sauropod. Do they require a large nest, these guys? There's movement in a nest. Okay, cool. Protoceratops require small nests. Hold on, let me see. Small nests. Okay, cool. Let me save the game again, just in case. And we've got some more Dryosaurs. Look at that. That's awesome. Yeah, the Guanlongs have made their way over to the herbivores. I mean, they're kind of sticking around here. This Guanlong's wandering all the way over here. They're probably going to get hungry at some point. And so are the Allos. Maybe I put them a little too far away. There's, like, food over here. We got a nest claimed by a parasaur. Okay, that's cool. Look at them on all 4s. That's awesome. Alright. Let's end this section off by having... No, I don't want to click the Protoceratops. I don't want to click the arrival point either. Let's have a sauropod. I'm thinking the Patagotitan. And that's just going to be the 1, so let's have a second one to go with it. 1 will be a female and 1 will be a male. This one here will be the female. And then this one here will be the male. And they want large nests, I know that. So I'm just going to go ahead and provide them with some large nests. Gallimimus, let's go. Let's go. That's so adorable. Alright, and let's release our Patagotitans. Our sauropods. And And then I'm thinking next episode we release our first apex predator. We need like a carnivore for over here. Tall fruit and tall fiber. Alright, cool. For the tall fiber, I can just go over the ground fiber. And they need some tall fruit. We'll wait for the male Patagotitan to release. And we should be good to go. I missed the Guanlongs hatching up. We got an Ankylosaur that reached the nest. That's claimed a nest. Awesome. Alright, I don't know what the Allosaurs are doing. They're probably gonna get hungry at some point. So the Allosaurs have are slowly making their way towards the herbivores. They're gonna need food at some point. We got some Dryosaurs that wandered all the way over here. Wait, did they wander all the way over here? Or... No, we've always had them. Never mind. Alright. They've got all the food they need. We got a Gallimimus wandering over here. Yeah, this is pretty close. Let's go ahead and demolish this, demolish that. There we go. We've got our sanctuary going. We got the two Patagotitans. We only have two. I mean, I should have probably made one more, but you know what? It's fine. Alright, the Allos are slowly making their way over here. They should definitely be getting hungry at some point. Oh, they're looking for food. It's that way. You're gonna find food that way. There's Ornithomimus right there for the taking. What do we got? More galleys. Okay, awesome. Our Gallimimus population is growing. We've got some Ankylosaurs. We got two. Ankylosaurus formed a lifelong bond with its partner. Would only mate with them from now on. Oh yeah, they've got lifelong bonds. That's awesome. A lifelong bond. Wow. Which means one of the Ankylosaurs will probably not be able to... Alright, so Ankylosaurus. So Ankylosaurus 2. We should probably get another Ankylosaurus. Another male. Screw it, let's get another male. It only makes sense. We'll have to get another male. Okay, we've got Parasaurs. Let's go. Parasaur babies. Awesome. We got a nest claimed by a Patagotitan. Let's go. Awesome. Okay, cool. Let's get another male Ankylosaur going. We'll have another male Ankylosaur, just so Ankylosaur number 2 isn't lonely. Let's name you maybe Ozzy? You know, from The Land Before Time? Alright, let's release the male Ankylosaur, the new male Ankylosaur. A nest claimed by a Gallimimus. Awesome. So yeah, some dinosaurs can have lifelong bonds, which is awesome. Got some eggs found. What do we have here? From Patagotitan, we just have the one, which is fine. We only have the one, which is fine. We got Patrick, and then we've got Patricia. Patrick and Patricia. Those are our Patagotitans. How are our Allosaurs doing? They're wandering over here. Yeah, they are getting hungry. There's food all around you. I might have to get some Allos and make them get closer. Yeah, that's what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to put the hatchery closer, so then they'd find food faster. You know what? Let's do that. Let's get some Allosaurs maybe over here. We got some more Lokiceratops. This time 4 of them. Awesome. Wow. I mean, there is a chance the Allosaurus could wander over here. There is that chance. Alright, additional bays, accelerated growth. I'm just going to make a fresh batch of Allosaurs. Alright, so the 2 new Allosaurs should be ready. We'll just release them over here. These 2 will probably survive, because the other 2 seem to be in absolutely no rush to hunt the other dinosaurs. That's a large nest. It's the Patagotitan. Look at that. We have a Patagotitan. I wonder what I should name you. Alright, you are a female. Let's name you Piper. You can be Piper. Piper the Patagotitan. You're gonna take 10 years to grow up. The next dinosaur we should probably release is an apex predator. I want to release an apex. Oh, wait. I know why they're not hunting. I think I do. I'm an idiot. I now know why they're not hunting. I had combat turned off. Oh my god. I'm an idiot. I am such an idiot. Oh, we got a nest claimed by Ankylosaurus too. Okay, awesome. Probably mated with Ankylosaurus 4, I would imagine. I had combat turned off. That's why. Now they should go out and hunt. Where are those 2 allos anyway? Alright, they're over here. We got 2 iguanodons duking it out. Getting into a fight with a female iguanodon. Okay, that can't be healthy. But yeah, that's why there wasn't any action going on. Alright, you know what? We'll keep these allos and then maybe get rid of the others. Alright, let's get an arrival point going. We got a nest claimed by a Patagotitan. These Allosaurs are kind of hunting. Let's rewild them. Oh, you were kind of about to hunt a Dryosaur. We got a Dryosaur that wandered all the way over here. We got 2 Protoceratopses duking it out. We got 1 egg with an Allosaurus. Yeah, it's an Allosaurus egg. Alright. Yeah, they've made their way over here. We should be golden. Let's see if we can name these 2 allos. I've got the perfect names. Let's have Alex, and Alyssa. Alex and Alyssa the Allosaurs. Let's go. Oh, we got something else here. More parasaurs. Look at that. We got 2 Lokiceratops duking it out. That's fine. We're going to have to add a carnivore here to keep the population in check. We'll add like a small carnivore here, a medium carnivore here, and then we'll add an apex predator. That's what I'm thinking. We got something on low health. What's on low health? Well, what the hell are you doing all the way over here? How did you... How's that even... How'd you get all the way over here? I shouldn't step in. I really shouldn't step in. No, I'm not going to. I'm not going to step in. If you starve to death, it's your own fault. I'm sorry. And I've got 3 contenders for Apex Predator in mind. We've got either... Hold on, let me get an arrival point real quick. We have a dead dinosaur. What died? A Patagosaurus hunted down by a Guanlong. Patagosaurus 3, aw. Well, at least they've got food. We got our first kill anyway. Our first dead dinosaur. Alright, so for the large carnivores, I'm thinking either we get T-Rex, Spinosaurus, or Giganotosaurus. But just know, if we get Giganotosaurus, I want to get J-Inverna. In fact, just in case, I'm going to get J-Inverna right now. Alright, so it's either T-Rex, Spinosaurus, or Giganotosaurus. So what's going on with the Allosaurs? We got some Ornithomimus. We got Alex over here, who's kind of wandered over here. So yeah, we've got... Alright, didn't the Allosaurus... Yeah. I think Alyssa... Yeah, Alyssa claimed this nest. Alright, so we got another 40 seconds before our Allosaurus hatches. Oh, no, Belle! A Guanlong's hunting down Belle. No, Belle! What's this? A Lokiceratops duking it out with a Guanlong? Hold on. We got an Allosaurus. Let's go. The next generation of Allosaur has made it. We got 3 dead dinosaurs. One of them's Belle. Welcome to the world, little guy. Yeah, you are a little guy. You can be Alex Jr. Alex Jr. Oh, wait, I have a better name. I have a better name. You can be Little Al. Little Al. And then Alex Sr. can be Big Al. Big Al. We got Big Al, and then we got Little Al. Let's go. We got a Guanlong that died to a fight with Lokiceratops. Okay, that's fine. That's pickings for any carnivores. This is turning out to be a massive ecosystem. We got an Ornithomimus that wandered all the way over here for whatever reason. I think this is about a good spot to wrap up the video. We've done a lot today. We added in some carnivores. We got some action. We got 2 Allosaurs. We've got others as well. Oh, hold on. So we got 3 polls that we're going to do. So for the large carnivores, we're either going to get T-Rex, Giganotosaurus, or Spinosaurus. For the next medium-sized carnivore, I'm thinking either Albertosaurus, Carnotaurus, or Ceratosaurus. And you guys are going to have to pick which 3, or which one of the 3 is going to be in it. I mean, I guess we could add in some compies. You know, we'll save compies for next episode. We'll just throw in a couple compies. And then for small carnivore, I'm thinking either Deinonychus, Concavinator, or Herrerasaurus. But yeah, the polls will come out soon. We got a movement. Let me save the game just in case. What's this for? More parasaurs. Awesome. Oh, that green parasaur looks nice. If you're a female... You are a female, okay. You know what? I'm gonna name you Ducky. Just so we have Ducky. Alright. And now, I'm going to wrap up the video here. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more. It would really help out a ton. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.